What's poppin'? You are, it's your girl, Amani Sharifa. What's up? What's good? What's poppin', babies? Shout out to all my loves. That is Tuna. Back into your girl channel. What's up, baby? What's good, you are? So, as you already know, I'm going to be giving you a psychic channel download message from a Lord God, the universe, the Lord, the Holy Spirit, the Divine, the Most High, whatever name, Mama, Papa, that you want to call God. Find me, baby, because God got multiple names. She. Now, as you already know, I am a psychic, so I do got direct psychic channel download messages. So please take, what resonate, least what does not, my loves. I've already prayed, so I'm just gonna be, giving you any direct psychic channel messages that a logo the universe wants you to know, my loves. Now, these messages are for my cancers. So, let's get it. All right, babies. Cancers, mama, papa. So, we're gonna be pulling some cards, and you already know, babies. I'll let you know what the lower cards were like for you to know. So, we're gonna actually do a V on spiritual advice on whatever a lower God would like for you to know, mama, papa, and we goes to a spiritual journey, any kind of spiritual advice that a lower God would like for you to know. I'll let you know, and anything additional, of course. Something I was having though. I was having, babies, that you need to focus less on your material harvest and more on your inner self. I was having that. I heard go deeper down, and I heard stop worrying so much. Yeah, so babies, definitely stop worrying so much. Because it's kind of throwing you off. That's the type of energy that I'm getting. I also heard, babies, a lower God would like for you to meditate more. Some of you cancers, this isn't going to resonate for everybody, sweethearts, but for some of you are really sweating yourselves very done. I just heard Matrix done. So what the Lord God is revealing to me, some of y'all are worried about the wrong things, and you really need to focus on going deep within. And I heard trusting your inner voice, which is your intuition. Some of y'all are too concerned about stupid shit, shit that really don't. I'm getting energy. I just heard flashy. So some of y'all are really concerned about your looks. And it's, let me just say, it's not the one with wanting to take good care of yourself and wanting to make sure that you look up to par. There's nothing wrong with that, babies. But what the Lord God is revealing to me, this is not that you are worried about your looks from a high vibrational aspect of of course you just wanting to make sure that you look up to par, but it's coming from more of a low vibrational aspect where it's you want to live a lifestyle of I heard luxury, and it's you're obsessing over looking like a certain image, looking a certain way, but it's all to impress different people around you. It's not really for the right reasons. So that's why a lower God was revealing that to me, because it's y'all are very concerned with matrix shit. Y'all not really concerned with things that you should be concerned with. You should be concerned with elevating and growing and balancing I heard your mental health. Some of y'all are having like really bad mental health issues and things like that as well. But it's because, babies, y'all are looking for pleasure and validation from outside forces other than yourself. So there's this need to like become more well-grounded within yourself. Also, Alua God is providing that y'all are very emotionally imbalanced, and you all need to like ground yourself more emotionally. I heard read. Read books that's going to like stimulate your mind. Need to be like things that's really going to like stimulate your mind and things of that nature. I know that shit may sound well motherfucking cliche, but that's the truth. Because some of you are, and this is really like I'm picking up energy, this is really cancers that is really not in alignment. You're like out of alignment. Some of you are like concerned about things that is very girly shit that's not really motherfucking helping you at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all too worried about like what people are talking about, what people are thinking and stuff like that. A lot of you all are very low in your confidence. Y'all don't really have confidence. It's like I'm really getting the energy of like a facade. Like y'all portray one thing, but deep down inside, you're a whole different person. So it's making you very imbalanced. So a little good spiritual advice is that you need to go more further deeper down. And you need to do things that's really going to like cater to your soul and your spirit, babies. Not just worldly ass shit. You know, not surface level things, because these things is not really helping you. It's actually like, I just heard a band-aid. It's like a band-aid over the wound. But you're not really healing the wound with the inside, mama, papa. Therefore, you still have a void. I heard pray and meditate more. You need to pray and meditate. Like, some of y'all are very off balance. I heard watching too much TV. Some of y'all are watching too many like low vibrational programs. That's not helping you either. So, okay. Because some of y'all babies, y'all are thinking, because I can hear some of y'all thoughts. Some of y'all are thinking, what the fuck do that got to do with anything? Well, let me tell you what it got to do with that. What it got to do with something. You know what I'm saying? Like, we talk a lot about on my channel, babies, energy. You will know, like, if you are a continued supporter, you would already know, my loves. We talk a lot about energy. You know what I'm saying? About like how energy is very real, how it works and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying? So you have to understand that what you feed your mind on a regular basis kind of determines what type of vibration your spirit is going to be. Of course, it's going to determine the state of your mind, and it's going to also just like really determine your motherfucking energy that you carry. So if you're constantly feeding your mind like low vibrational programs that is not really going to help you, mama and papa, you gotta understand, my loves, if you're already in a low vibrational state where you're very or balanced, you're insecure, you compare yourself to a lot of different people, you're always worried about like what motherfuckers saying about you, all that low ass vibrational energy of like programs and shit like that is going to make it worse. So consciously, you may not be aware of that, sweethearts, but that is what's going on, like from a spiritual, energetic, mental, you know, and emotional level. So it's like what a lower God is really revealing. You need to cut back on like, I heard the media. You need to cut back on like social media, you need to cut back on like watching things that's really not going to benefit you. Because the more you watch shit like that, is the more it's gonna pull at your spirit, babies. And again, if you're already experiencing some challenges in your life, where like you're really suffering from like your not being confident and shit like that, and mental health, watching shit like that's not going to help. So it's a big emphasis, a lower God is battling, that you're going to need to cut that type of shit out. When you cut that type of stuff out, you will notice, in addition to other things, babies, that you're going to need to do to like really nurture yourself inside, you're gonna notice that things will begin to get better for you. But there's a strong energy, a very strong energy of depression, mental health. I heard crying, some of you are wanting to like live a lifestyle that you really can't afford, but you still try to portray like one thing because you're very concerned about like how people view you and stuff like that. And I'ma tell you, sweethearts, you ain't gonna get nowhere in this motherfucker life being worried about what other motherfuckers see. Because everybody always going to have a motherfucking opinion. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that, my loves, to hurt your feelings, but I'm just keeping it wild with you, babies. It's always gonna be motherfuckers out here that got some shit to see. No matter if you're doing good or not so good, they're gonna always have some motherfucking shit to see. So you have to like really, by the grace of the Lord God, get more stronger spiritually, so that way you could handle what motherfuckers is saying about you. Because if you don't develop, babies, that type of mentality where you don't give a fuck, you're going to stress yourself the fuck out, and you're not going to have enough peace because you so motherfucking worried about what Tom, Duck, and Howie is saying about you. At the end of the day, motherfuckers going to talk. That's why they have a mouth, and it's unfortunate that they ain't using their mouth for the right reasons. But who the fuck is? That's their business. You gotta focus on your business, sweethearts. There was like some talk going on. I will say that. There's some talk going on. But what the Lord God wants you to do is isolate yourself from the bullshit and stop living for everybody else, sweethearts, and really grow to live for you. Grow to live for a Lord God and be your authentic self. Because I'm getting the energy that's not what I'm seeing. I'm also getting energy. This isn't going to resonate for everybody. But I'm also getting energy. A little God is rebelling. Some of y'all are worried about a couple. Some of y'all are really concerned about a couple coming together. Y'all are very concerned about this. Like, extremely worried. Yeah, I just heard mind your business and focus on you. That's what I just heard. Yeah, Cancers, I'm gonna keep it real with you, babies. Y'all worried about the wrong shit. Y'all are like really worried about shit that don't got nothing to do with you. And even the things that is concerning you, y'all are worried about still the more things. Now, babies, I ain't judging. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying this shit to make you feel bad about yourself or anything like that. But this reading today is really about the spiritual advice that the Lord God would like for you to know and about your life. For whatever, for whoever this shit resonates for. Everything is not going to resonate with everybody. But there are some cancers out here where y'all are worried about the wrong things. And y'all worried about other motherfuckers, the shit that you have going on in your life. You are concerned about things that's not really serving you, sweethearts. Y'all worried about this couple. There's a couple that is very powerful. I heard Dustin connection. This couple have like a divine connection by the grace of the Lord God, and y'all are worried about this. For some of you this isn't going to resonate for everybody, babies. But for some of you Cancers, now this is not going to be for everybody, but for some of you it will. Some of y'all are having health issues. And y'all are upset about choices that you have made because it's backfiring in your health. This is like really plaguing you mentally a lot. And y'all are worried about like this couple being together. Because there's what a Lord God is revealing to me. There's a dude, there's a girl. They are a divine couple. That they were divinely start on each other's lives to be together. And you're mad about it because for some of y'all want to be with this person that's in this relationship. And the others of y'all are just jealous and envious of this person's relationship. Yeah, so it's coming out again. A Lord God is revealing. Y'all need to mind your business. And y'all need to focus on what you all have going on, because mentally and emotionally and psychologically and energetically and spiritually, y'all are very off balance. So constantly worried about other people and their relationship is not going to help or serve you. Some of y'all are also alarmed. Some of y'all have kids, and your kids are like acting out a lot at school. A Lord God is babbling to me. But a Lord God is babbling. Y'all are not. I ain't trying to tell you how to raise your kids. I'm just giving you the messages, sweethearts. But a Lord God is babbling to me. Y'all not raising them right. See, here's the issue. When you are not satisfied within yourself, sweethearts, from within, then nothing else is going to like fall in line after that. So if you as a dude, as a girl, is not in alignment in your own life, babies, from a spiritual, mental, emotional, psychological, energetic level, then that shit is going to trickle down in your household in all different kind of ways. One of those ways could be through your parenting to your child, my loves. Now again, sweethearts, I'm not trying to talk down upon you and shit like that or tell you how to raise your kids, because those are your kids at the end of the day. But I'm just, like giving you the messages of what the Lord God is revealing. And he's really revealing that one of the main issues is that y'all are not taking care of yourselves. So because y'all are lacking inner self-love and inner self-work and going deep within and really connecting with the Lord God, because y'all are lacking those things, other things in your life is manifesting in a negative aspect, and now it's even trickling down to your children. Some of y'all need to be eating more fruits and vegetables too. I heard more green leaf vegetables, green leaf fruits, green vegetables, green leaf vegetables, green fruits. You need to be eating more of that. I heard build your iron up. Some of you are low on iron. Y'all need to build your iron up. You need to eat more foods contain more vitamins that's going to build that up. And some of y'all babies, y'all are not getting sleep. Y'all not getting sleep. Y'all like this. I'm having some of y'all are haunted by a lot of different decisions that y'all have made. And like I said earlier, a little ago about some of y'all are like experiencing actual health issues. And this is like heavy on your mind. This is like really fucking with your mental health and the fact that y'all are aware that y'all have health issues. So y'all got mental health issues as well. For whoever this wasn't for, a little ago this was Bali. But one of the main things that's like really fucking with your mental health is because your physical health as well is not good. That's what the Lord God is babbling. I heard due to foolish decisions that you have made. So, again, sweetheart, the big common denominator that a Lord God is babbling. You need to practice more self-love, sweethearts. Ain't nobody going to take care of you better than a Lord of the universe and yourself. But, as I always say, sweethearts, on my channel, a Lord God can guide you all day, every day on what to do, on what's best for you. But you got to motherfucking do it at the end of the day. Ain't nobody going to do that shit for you, sweethearts. So it's like this energy of like victim type of mentality. But you're not a victim, sweethearts, if you get up and you really, by the grace of the Lord, go follow and trust your intuition. Some of y'all are not trusting your intuition. You're getting the guidance on what you need to do and what you need to stop doing, but you're not listening to it. You're continuing to self-sabotage. And then it's like you sit around, babies, seeing why me, this is going wrong in my life, that is going wrong in my life, this is happening in my life. But you gotta ask yourself, what are you doing, sweethearts, to contribute to what the hell is going wrong in your damn life? You gotta ask yourself that, my loves. And again, I'm not saying this to like make you feel bad or anything like that, baby. I'm saying this out of love. I heard because y'all are going down a really rough path. So if you want to like get yourself back to, like together in alignment, you got to really nurture yourself. You gotta let go of this mentality of worrying about who's saying what, who thinking what other motherfuckers thinking, trying to live beyond your means. A lot of y'all are also experiencing very severe financial difficulty right now. I just heard no money in the bank. That's what I just heard. So some of y'all are like getting really, really low on your funds. It's like some of the last little bit of money that you will have saved. And y'all worried about dumb shit. Yeah, y'all gotta cut this shit out, babies. I'm gonna keep it a bomb with you. You're not doing shit that's really helping you. You're really doing stupid ass shit. Let me keep it wild, baby. And it's okay, like that you're going through a time of like, really trying to get yourself on like a good path. But you gotta work and actually get yourself on that path, my loves. It's not just going to happen, miraculously for you, and you're not listening to the guidance. Yeah, keep on praying and meditating. Y'all need to pray and meditate more. That's a big thing that the Lord go keep wanting me to let you know, sweethearts. Y'all need to pray and meditate more. I heard be vulnerable. Y'all need to be vulnerable, like, in your prayers. You know, babies, one thing that I always tell you, when you pray, that's your time to, like, really talk to your Father. A Lord God, the Lord, the Holy Spirit, the Divine, the Most High, whatever name sweets that you want to call God. You know, but Mama and Papa, during that time, that is your time to, like, really cook it with your Father. Don't think because you can't physically see his face and that moment that he's not there, because he damn sure is. He's present. So you have to, like, look at it like you're just having a conversation. And just whatever's on your mind, my loves, express that in prayer. Now, of course, you still be very respectful because that is the Almighty God, the creator of everything. But you want to be vulnerable to the very person that created you. And by anybody you should feel that you can go to and be like your most relish, truest, authentic self is her. Some of y'all are not praying at all. That's what the Lord God is revealing to me. And that's not going to bother me for everybody, but for some of y'all are not praying at all. I heard y'all lost hope. Some of y'all, like, have really lost hope. I heard because y'all prayers are not answered when y'all wanna. That's what I just heard. So a Lord God feels like just because he don't do things the way that you want them to be done, you just kind of like brush him off to the side, like, while forget you type shit. Like, that's the type of energy that a Lord God is revealing, because for some of y'all are not praying at all. And it's kind of like this energy where it's like, because things have not manifested the way that you wanted, you have this mentality for whoever this wasn't for, babies. Like, wow, you know, it's no point in saying prayer. But why the fuck would you feel like that? You know what I'm saying? You can't allow Satan, babies, to make you feel like that. There's no point in saying prayer. There's always point in talking to your Father. And there's always point, and not, my loves, I'm gonna keep it a beer with you, shorties. And that's not on no cliche shot. No, that's the G shot. Prayer and meditation, that is your direct communication with the Lord God. That's your time to worship. So, no matter what type of prayer that you're seeing or what type of form of meditation, you have to know that's your time that you're really connecting with your Father. So it's always point to that. But you gotta also know, babies, that prayers, when a Lord God answer prayers, that's within his divine timing. And sometimes, my loves, prayers are answered in a time frame where maybe you did want it answered in a certain time frame and a Lord God permitted that. But the other times, there's a lot of times, sweethearts, where you can pray or meditate about something and you may not get the result or the answer why would you motherfucker wanna. You know? And you have to be patient, babies. And you have to trust and know that even if you don't get the result or the answer that you want, you have to know that, you know, if you are really genuine and authentic and well, if it's the Lord God's will, he will answer your prayers. But when you take that fuck ass approach, like, oh, well, shit, ain't no point in me praying. Ain't no point in me put my feet down, you know, a Lord God, because it ain't coming quick enough. You know how crazy that sounds to the Creator? Like, for wow, like, you don't know, like, at the end of the day, what gotta align for those prayers to be answered. Or for the you know, like, result to manifest or whatever like that. But that's the point of, like, being patient. And I know that's hard to hear. But that's the truth. I actually done a topic talking about that on my Manifest with the 419 podcast show, babies. Because, on the channel, I don't only just do reruns. You know what I'm saying? There's various things that I do on the channel. But, I did an episode talking about, like, the patient's whole, situation when it comes to, like, after you pray and meditate about something. So I'm going to link that episode in the description box below. I highly recommend, mama and papa, definitely tune into that episode, because if you really struggle, my loves, when it comes to, like, after you pray or meditate, and you struggle with the whole the patience part of it all, you need to tune into that episode. And even if, like, you have not prayed in a long time, it's okay, babies. But if you know Lord God is really calling you to do it, and you feel compelled to do it, I still recommend to listen to that episode, babies, because you need to know that after you pray or meditate, my loves, you gotta be patient. You got to be patient, and you have to wait until Lord God gives you direction on what's next. So in that episode, I really, like, go into way more detail. So I'm going to link that for you, my loves. But yeah, like, I'm really picking up a lot of energy, babies. Like, some cancers that's not really in alignment. If you know you in alignment, you know none of this shit, sound like you, then that's how you know it's not for you, my loves. But if you know that this stuff really sounds like a lot about you, then, and it's wasn't on, then you know what Lord God is really trying to get your attention. Either way, just know it's not coming from judgment. This is all out of love. Lord God wants you to know these things, baby, so that way you can make a change in your life and do things differently. That's really what He's calling for you to do. For you to shift shit and do things differently. Some of y'all are also, like, Lord God wants you to, y'all need to redirect your energy. Y'all need to find different ways to, like, cope with what you go through, but from a high vibrational aspect, sweethearts. Some of y'all are doing too much drinking, smoking, partying, shit like that. And you're doing it out of spite because you're really not satisfied with your life. Like I said, babies, like, it's a lot of mental health issues that is, like, really coming out on this reading. Lord God is babbling. A lot of your, like, mental health is, like, shot, my nigga. And it's really because y'all are not focused on the right things, sweetheart. Y'all are very focused on the surface level of things. And I'm telling you, babies, when you focus on shit like that and you're not connected to your creator, which is the Lord God, you're going to feel a void. You're going to feel a void in your life. So that void will start to manifest and ways like you having mental health issues. And then, for some of you are like, Lord God, about these health issues that you're currently having, and you're upset about that. But here's the thing, babies. Like, at the end of the day, you can't go back in time. All you can do, sweethearts, is try to make a better present moment, so that way you could try to manifest a better future. You know what I'm saying? And I know there's not shit that you really want to hear, but that's what the Lord God really wants you to know. You can't go back in time. You can't make different decisions. So staying stuck in your head about these foolish decisions that you made, sweetheart, it's not going to get you anywhere. Yeah, like, it's not going to get you anywhere, sweets. I just heard this, like, this isn't going to positive for everybody. But I just heard this. A little girl wants you to know this. Be careful people's food that you eat. Be careful just eating anybody's food, because for some of you, this is not going to be for every cancer, my loves, but you will know if it's for you. For some of you, you're in a toxic environment where somebody is going to like try to poison you through your food. That's not going to resonate for everybody, but for some of you, it will. For some of you, it's a family member. Y'all need to be well careful about like who you around this shit like that, because I heard a cousin. This is a cousin that you don't trust. It's a cousin that's actually jealous of you, that you don't really get, you're not close. For well. That's what the Lord God is providing. Whoever the fuck this cousin is, this is not a gun. This is not going to be for every single cancer. But for some of you, you'll have like some jealous hearted ass family member that is going to like try to poison you. I even heard rat poison. Y'all need to be wild careful. I heard don't eat or drink off of nobody. Cancer, some of you are like in a very toxic living situation, and y'all be around like a lot of toxic ass people and shit like that. Y'all need to be careful, because there are people around you that want to poison you. This is why it's really important, sweetheart, you're good in alignment with the Lord God. You know, like if you really want better for yourself, you already know I say that a lot, because just keeping it well with you, and not everybody want better for themselves. Some people love living in a victimized mentality and living at a very low vibration, and it's no judgment. Ain't shit, that's your motherfucking life. At the end of the day, we don't judge on this channel. But we do speak the motherfucking facts. We speak the facts. We gonna put the motherfucking facts on the table at the end of the day. But the Lord God is the ultimate judge on your life. You know what I'm saying? So, I see if you really want better for yourself, babies, listen to what the Lord God is guiding, which is that you need to go deep within. Y'all have a lot of toxic ass habits, toxic people that you surround yourself around. I'm having a toxic group of friends and shit like that, and it's not helping you, sweethearts. It's actually keeping you very stagnant and stuck. Like stuck in like a matrix, stuck in like a motherfucking pursuit. And this is why you're experiencing so much in your life where some of your kids are having issues. Y'all got mental health issues. Some of you will have health issues that's fucking up like your physical health as well. Some of you are having financial issues. It's a lot of bullshit going on in your life, and it's only going to get worse, sweethearts, if you don't listen to the divine guidance of what the Lord God is guiding you to do, which is to get back on track. Yeah, some of y'all are like, I'm gonna keep it wild with you. Some of y'all have resentment towards the Lord God. That's not going to resonate for everybody, but some of y'all got like resentment towards him. And I'm gonna tell you, your life is not what it's like because it's the Lord God's fault. Your life is the way that does because of you. I'm gonna keep it a being with you, shorty. Like, I ain't gonna short you on nothing, my nigga. I'm gonna keep it wild. I can't short you on the butt. Like, your life is the way that it is because of you, sweetheart. It's not because of a Lord God. All good comes from a Lord God. Anything bad that's low vibrational or negative, you gotta understand, sweetheart, that resonates with Satan's energy. And if that shit is coming into your life, it can manifest due to your own hand playing as certain things in your life that has reproduced and produced karma entering your life. So what the Lord God is really revealing, a lot of your cancers, for whoever this resonating for, sweetheart, Y'all spiritually are very off balance and not in alignment because of the decisions that you have made in your life, despite the fact that you were warned and guided multiple times to like do different things that could like get your life in more order. A lot God is balling you went the opposite way. I hope because you're superficial. There's a lot of things that again you're worried about from like a superficial aspect instead of like being really worried about like what you really got going on as a dude, as a girl. The things that you all worried about, you know, when it comes to like yourself, there are things that is very surface level. It's not things that you really need to be worried about. You know what I'm saying? It's things that really, like I said, some of y'all are worried about a fucking couple. Why the hell are you worried about somebody else and their relationship? That's between them and they nigga, or them and they bush at the end of the day. And a lower good. That has nothing to do with you, sweethearts. You know what I'm saying? Y'all worried about a couple and your cuz acting crazy out here. So you have to really ask yourselves, babies, like, where is your priorities? Where the fuck is your priorities at? And really ask yourself, mama, papa, what do you want for yourself? Do you want better for yourself? Or do you want to continue to live in this facade and this illusion that Satan got your son, where you are experiencing a lot of just shortcomings and pain and just chaos and confusions, not because a Lord God is doing all of that in your life, but really because you are doing it in your own life. So karma in that way is manifesting in your life, sweethearts. And that's what a Lord God really wants you to understand. A Lord God wants you to understand, if you want to get back right spiritually, it first starts with him and you. You really digging deep and you really asking yourself as a dude or as a girl, what do you want? And making your words your bond. Now, of course, babies, that's easier said than done, but again, it's about what do you want? Yeah, and like keep out when the Lord God keep a body. Y'all need to stay off social media. Y'all be on social media too much. And it's from like an aspect where it's like, y'all get on social media to look at other people and talk shit about these. That's what the Lord God is revealing to me. Like, y'all are not on social media for productive reasons or for like, you know, just for like fun purposes. Y'all get on social media to sit back and talk shit about other people's lives to make yourself feel better. And in all actuality, you're not making yourself feel better. You feel worse inside because of God. Some of you all are really suffering from mental health issues. But it's because y'all are not pouring into your damn selves. Y'all pouring into stupid shit all day. So, yeah, you're never going to, babies. And I know this shit may sound a little, you know, like blunt, but no, this is coming from love. You are never going to be able to ascend past the stage as long as you keep doing the same bullshit. You gotta let this shit go, sweethearts. But I'm really seeing the energy. I'm gonna keep it real, like, for the cancers that whatever this shit is for, I'm really seeing the energy, like, y'all don't want to let this shit go. Y'all kind of like on some, like, fuck it. I'm going to keep it wild, like, that's what the Lord God is revealing to me. Now, you know, I'm not laughing at you, sweethearts, but, you know, I'm just laughing at how I'm hearing some of these things that I'm hearing. But it's like, I'm really getting a strong energy, sweethearts. Y'all kind of like, fuck it. Like, I'm going to live my life the way that I want to live my life. And I'm going to play victim when things don't go right. That's the energy that the Lord God is rebelling. And I'm going to tell you, it's not going to serve you. No. Not at all. It's not going to serve you. Babies, again, for you that give reminiscing about your past, like decisions, that's not going to help either, sweethearts. Like, you really gotta let it go. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let the past go, sweet. This is creating a serious spiritual blockage in your life, because you won't let go what has occurred in your past. And I got it, babies. Like, I totally understand that, you know, like, you're looking at everything that you've done, and you're kind of like, what the fuck have I done? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's really the type of energy a lower god is valuing on for whoever this resonating for. You're looking at that, and it's like you're scratching your heart, and you're just like, yo, like, what the fuck have I done? It's like a shock of the hour. You know what I'm saying? It's like that tower moment in your life. Because there's a lot of different things that's coming, like, in full circumference. Some of you this is not going to resonate for everybody, babies. But some of you all are even having suicidal thoughts. I just heard you need to talk to a professional and get, like, professional help. But again, a lower god is revealing you need to pray and meditate more. But if you pray and meditate more, and you are genuine about changing your lifestyle, because a lower god is really revealing to me what you have so many spiritual blockages in your life. Everything is spiritually blocked in your life right now. I'm gonna keep down with you. For whoever this resonates for, you have spiritual blockages in your life like a motherfucker. I'm gonna keep it well, shorty. Mama, papa, for whoever this resonates for, sweets, you have a lot of spiritual blockages. You need to connect with the lower gods if you're going to come out of this. And doing that, one of the ways that a lower god will guide you is that he will guide you to someone that will give you professional help, that will help you get past the things that you're currently struggling with, because you need a professional. Some of you are having suicidal thoughts. That's not going to be for everybody, but some of you are experiencing God. And I want you to know, sweethearts, you know, I am not being desensitive to, like, anything that you're going through when it comes to, like, that type of issue. But I have to be well with you, baby. And I gotta be well with you when I tell you what this, because I've spoken on this before on my channel. You know, on another episode that I did on the Manifest Wasn't for 19 podcast show. And if you are not subscribed to the Dynasty, babies, I highly recommend subscribe to the Dynasty. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, subscribe, and check out the podcast show, because there's so many fucking topics that I do. And I did a topic talking about people that is struggling with this issue of suicidal thoughts. You know what I'm saying? You have to know the type of force and energy that is, like, really speaking to you to make you feel like that the best answer, the best, you know, like, way to go is to be, you know, suicidal. You gotta learn what type of force is speaking to you in that kind of way, because the force that's really trying to work to get you to take your life, oh, trust me, that force is not a lower god. That's not a lower god, sweethearts. So you have to uncover these demons that love what done you, my loves, in order to get out of this rut that you're on. Because I'ma be real, because that's all I do on my channel. This route that you're going down, it's not looking good. I'm gonna keep it wild with you. it's not looking good, sweetheart. It's looking well dark. And it's looking like it's not going to get better as long as you stay in this victimized mentality that is everything is against you. You gotta take accountability, sweetheart, and you have to understand that you're an adult at the end of the day. You are the one that's in control of your own life. And like I said earlier, Allah can guide you all the every day. But if your ass ain't listening to the guidance, what do you want? You know what I'm saying? What do you want at the end of the day? So I'm not, I don't want you babies to think like I'm trying to diminish how you're feeling when it comes to your mental health and all of that, but I'm only trying to get you to see the bigger picture of what Allah God wants you to see, which is that you have to take accountability for your own life. And I think that's very important that people understand that suffers from things like this. Playing victim all day, sweetheart. Victim is nothing but Satan's energy all day. And what I mean by victim, I'm talking about that low vibrational aspect of being a victim, where you have the power to really work with the lower God to change it, but you rather stay in that comfortable state of saying, well, this is this way and that is that way. Allah God, for whoever this wasn't for, Mama, Papa, he's guiding me to let you know that he wants you to change and that he wants you to do better in your life, but he's also making it very clear, sweetheart, you gotta be the one to do better. Can't nobody do that for you. Your mother can't, your pops can't. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody do that for you other than you. So he also really wants me to make that very clear, that the only way your life is going to get better and these spiritual blockages will be removed is if you change. You. I'm going to say that one more time. You. So, I'm not, trying to negate how you feel, baby. That's not at all the case, I'm telling you all this shit out of love. But one of the motherfucking issues in society is that, society don't really want to tell motherfuckers what they really need to hear. For wow. Society wants you to be a fucking victim all your damn life. And staying in that type of energy from a low vibrational aspect, it don't help you, my nigga. That shit really hurt you in the long run. See, a lower God is the type of God that likes accountability. He like for a motherfucker to stand 10 toes and seek him and his guidance, and he will give you the strength to get through it and divine timing. He don't like for everybody to sit around playing victim all day. He understands the circumstances, and that's why he shows a lot of patience and understanding and mercy. But you can't ever, for 1 second, think, babies, that he's not aware that you could do better, but you chose not to do better. So you have to understand, babies, if you really want better for yourself, like I said earlier, you have to make that decision. Because ain't nobody going to do it for you. So gotta get one more quiet, and we're gonna close it out. But essentially, what the Lord God is really making known in this reading is that you all have value of balance, and you all have a lot of spiritual blockages in your life, and it's manifesting in different kind of ways. And the only way this shit is going to go anywhere is if you submit to a lower God to walking a better path. That's the only way it's going to change. If it don't change, meaning if you don't start working on your inner self, babies, which really starts with your spiritual foundation with the Lord God and yourself, then you will experience, I heard, more misfortune. And the Lord God really want me to make this known again. Some of you all have issues with your health. He's making it known it will get worse if you don't change. So the decision is really up to you on what you want to do with your life. But he's making it very known that if you don't change and if you don't do what he's guiding you to do, then he will permit your life to continue to descend lower and lower and lower and lower at a vibration. Yeah, I just heard he wants change, and that's that. I just heard that. Yeah, so it's like I talk a lot about this on my channel. And you all know, babies, if you're a continuous supporter, you know I say that very often. And I say it because there's a lot of things on my channel that I consider to be like facts of life. You know, loyalty laws. It's also what I like to call it. And that simply means it's principles that you need to know in life. You know what I'm saying? Things that is not going to waver, because these are things that the Lord God really stands upon. And something that I have really been talking to you, sweethearts, about is the spiritual collective conscious energetic shift that's taking place in the universe. This is how he is, motherfucker. And saying a lot of motherfuckers think this shit is a game. This is not a game. A Lord God is requiring more elevation and more change on people's lives. And if you don't do the things that he's guiding you to do in your life, mama and papa, you're going to notice a significant change in your life, but it will be from a negative, low vibrational aspect. It may not seem like it, my loves, that things are changing, but it is. Oh yeah, it is. Things are changing. There's a new vibration, a new, like kingdom that's coming on, and more people are going to start noticing that the energy that they put out, that shit gonna return, and it's gonna be when they least expect it. Karma been around. That ain't nothing new. But because of this spiritual collective conscious energetic shift, people are noticing things occur in their life that maybe they just did not ever see coming, and it happened. But you got to understand that a Lord God is requiring change from everybody. So those that don't want to change will go out with this old world order. And those that do work hard to change and to elevate and grow and become a better version of themselves, they will be able to transmute the energy into the new vibration that's coming onto the universe. This shit is wow. This shit ain't no damn game. You know what I'm saying? Karma is a spiritual law of nature at the end of the day. So I'm not saying this shit just came around. No, it's been going on. But because there is that spiritual collective conscious energetic shift that's occurring in this dimension and the orbits and the planets, a Lord God is showing up on people's lives in ways that they never expected. But it's because he's changing things around this world. You know what I'm saying? So take the warning serious. And if I were you, if you do want better for yourself, just work towards that. And leave this lifestyle that you've been loving in the past. Whatever, like bad you mean, sweetheart, you gotta lie on it. So that looks different for everybody. But for whoever this wasn't for, a Lord God really wants you to do better. So if you do better, you can manifest better. But if you stay on the same, space that you born on or that you're calling on, you're going to see more things go down in your life. So babies, that's what, pretty much that's what the Lord God would like for you to know. That's the spiritual advice that he really wanted me to let you babies know, Cancers. So I hope that you all do make the right decision, and I hope that y'all do change, elevate and growth. Change don't happen overnight. And I'm not saying that you're going to be perfect. Nobody is perfect other than a lower gods. But you do need to hold yourself accountable if you do want better. So the boy is in your court, sweethearts. So I love you all so much. Love you, babies. So much. Please like this video so that way our channel can continue to grow. Comment below, babies. Let me know if this wasn't me, if this is your situation. Let me know. Make sure you stay on your prayers, meditation, or do both. Keep them homes clean, babies. Because cleanliness is next to holiness, and you always want a look at the universe present in your home. Make sure you subscribe, become a part of the Dynasty, hit that notification bell so you are updated when I post my next topic. Check out my playlist too, babies. I have a lot of different topics in here that you could really benefit from. Not just only the topics that we talked about today and the reading, but there's a lot of different things in here, babies. So if you're really struggling with a lot of just different shit, you ain't saying, like, as a dude, as a girl, I highly encourage mama and papa, check the playlist out, look and see what really grabs your attention, what you feel like a Lord God is guiding you to listen to, because there's a lot of shit on here that can really help you get on a good path by the grace of the Lord God, so that way you can you can get out of this what that you want. You know what I'm saying? So definitely check that out pretty soon. Your girl will be having a lot of new stories that got introduced to the channel. So definitely stay tuned, because these new stories, babies, you will be able to actually watch them. You know what I'm saying? So it's not going to only be, things that you can listen to, but you'll be able to watch me, mama and papa. So definitely stay tuned. And if you have not done so yet, go ahead and follow your girl on Instagram. My Instagram name is right on that screen. So go ahead and motherfucking follow me, babies. Because I would love to have you about a money Shawipa Dynasty. What's up? What's motherfucking good? Yeah. But until next time, my loves, peace, love, and light always. Mwah. And later.